I was going to talk about how Joe Rogan weighed in recently about how Conor McGregor was recently found liable in the civil case that he committed sexual assault
a lot of money, right?
against a woman. Yeah, I think he owes her $250,000 and was ordered to pay her legal fees. His friend, who she also claimed assaulted her, they did not find him guilty.
Oh, wow.
So such an odd case.
I don't know that I knew that.
It's an unfortunate situation. He did admit that he was using cocaine that night. He claims that everything that transpired was consensual. She says it was not, although she did admit to also drinking heavily and using cocaine. So Joe Rogan weighed in and said,
Is she married?
She's not. She's a single mother. And I think she said this entire ordeal ruined the relationship she was in. Which
is he still? Is his wife sticking with him?
Devlin. Yes, she's still supporting him.
What happens when you're on cocaine doesn't count. What are you talking about?
I don't want to know how you know.
Of course it was consensual.
Really?
That's ridiculous.
If you're on coke, it's a get out of jail free card. Okay, all right. I didn't realize that.
No wonder Hunter got pardoned.
Well, the jury didn't think so.
Yeah.
So
the jury's wrong.
He owes some money to her.
Overturned that.
He's going to appeal, but Joe Rogan basically said, "I don't know that Conor's ever going to fight again." He said, because he's using cocaine. He said a lot of fighters, especially towards the end of their careers, turn to drugs. So he made it, but then he's got 2 fights left on his UFC contract. Conor McGregor does.
Oh.
And he's backed out of the last couple. He had a broken toe and he was supposed to fight Michael Chandler. But then this morning, I saw the headline, Conor McGregor confirms huge boxing fight against Logan Paul.
Oh, wow.
And reveals UFC comeback is on after civil rape case. So
wow.
I don't know. So
that's interesting.
He's going to fight Logan Paul in India.
Interesting.
So we'll see.
All right.
But
will that be on Netflix?
It didn't say, but if it is on Netflix, it better work this time.
It worked last time.
Not so
That
much.
wasn't Netflix's fault.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Whose fault was it?
It was the local internet providers.
I think it was. I think it was your local providers that couldn't handle it.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Because there were portions of the country that were fine.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was interesting.
I didn't hear
that.
about
I didn't
anybody
either.
being fine.
Me neither. All I heard was
So
complaints.
Logan Paul versus Conor McGregor. What kind of fight would that be?
It's a
Boxing match.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's going to be interesting. It'll be a huge payday
So
for
Logan
him.
Paul would probably have the advantage there, right? Because he's not. I mean, he's a lot bigger than Conor.
He's younger.
I thought he
Younger.
May not be using
He's got his
coke.
deal with the WWE too, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's interesting.
we'll
that he would
see.
box.
Because Logan Paul is, 228, 230 pounds? What is Conor? 150? Maybe?
I don't know anymore.
Yeah, unless he's gained a lot of weight since UFC days.
Not doing rails, he hasn't.
Has Logan Paul ever fought Jake Paul? Have they ever fought?
They're talking about it.
Oh.
Yeah, they're talking about it.
Amazing.
They haven't yet, but they may.
They should.
Yeah.
If you're their parents, you could not watch that.
Logan wants in on it. So was this Logan or Jake?
This is Logan that Conor McGregor is going to fight. So we'll see.
Wow.
But yeah, it's an exhibition fight. It's
Interesting.
supposed to take place in it. And then Conor said that he's going to fight. I think the rumor is that he's going to be scoring off with Dan Hooker on February 1st in Saudi Arabia in the UFC, but I don't know if that's...
But I mean, he still has contractual agreements with them.
So he has 2 fights
right?
that he owes them, so we'll see. And then I know I need to go because you guys have more to get to, but can I do a plug for our own website, theblaze.com? There's an article on our site by Andrew Chapados about how the majority of the fighters on the UFC's latest main card expressed their belief in Jesus Christ or thanked Christ or thanked God. And he was talking about how this is sweeping the UFC, that it's become very cool to be outward about your faith. And, a lot of fighters of other religious faiths have expressed their, Khabib Nurmagomedov, people like that, they've expressed their religious faith, but Christianity's really making a big comeback in sports.
That's kind of like what it's like
great.
off air when Jeffy's in here. He's just like, I got it. He's always in here preaching.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Talking about his Bible study.
So anyway, it's a great article if you're interested in kind of what's going on.
That's at theblaze.com?
It is.
That.
And
Okay.
they're talking about how the UFC, it's the biggest sport for free speech. And that's why we should all
Free
be
speech.
fans
They
and
seem to
support
be
it.
pretty conservative.
Yes.
They're Christians. It's great.